Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host here this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy November, everybody. Come on over, get yourself signed up for this evening's game. This is the website to come to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get there, you'll notice that we're looking for some basic sign-up details from you. Pretty simple, just a team name followed by an email address. And lastly, you're going to find a drop-down menu that asks you whether you are or are not a part of the league. Whatever your league status may be, we want you here. Come play with us here tonight. We're going to be playing 4 rounds of general knowledge trivia. Anything can pop up. Our first 3 topics of the evening are going to be question and answer style rounds with 10 questions each. And then we're going to wrap up the quiz with a picture round. So clearly that means the majority of the game is made up of question and answer style rounds. Let me tell you how it's going to work. I will ask you a question out loud. As I ask the question, it is going to pop up in text directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, meaning, of course, that you will be able to see the questions as I ask them. Some of those questions may have multiple choice options, but the vast majority, if not all of the questions here tonight, will be short answer in their structure. Your goal then is to enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then to click the button that says Submit Answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yes, there is a countdown timer that will accompany each of the questions in the first 3 rounds of the game. Keep an eye out for that sneaky countdown timer and make sure you always click Submit Answers before it's too late. Let's say you've entered in a response and then you realize, no, that's not it. I know what it is. Please feel free to update your response with your new brilliant idea. Just make sure that you click Submit Answers again before the timer expires so that we have your most up-to-date response on our end. Another scenario that might happen for you, maybe you spell something incorrectly. I am able to see what you've put as your answers. So I'll do my very best to make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. If you're just joining us, hi, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for being here. Come play with us. This is the website to come to, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get there, you'll notice we need a team name from you, followed by an email address. And the third item that we're looking for is let us know, are you or are you not in the league? Once again, whatever your league status may be, we want you here. Play with us tonight. If you are in the league, we are on to our 7th week of season 64 of NYC Trivia League. As it stands after 6 weeks, We Drink and We Know Things is in the top spot with 230 points across those 6 games, and Swearwolves rounding out that 10th spot with 177 points. You can head on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings to see a full listing of how things are going thus far for all of you league teams playing with us here tonight. Back to the structure of our game here this evening. Once we get through those first 3 question and answer rounds, we'll get to the picture round, which concludes this evening's game. The picture round is structured differently than our first 3 categories of the night. It's simple, but why explain it now when it's so far in the future? So stay tuned. I'll explain how that one works when we get there. Before we get into round number 1 here tonight, I do have 2 simple rules that I kindly ask that you all follow. Our first rule, and the most important rule of trivia: there's no cheating in this game. Please don't look the answers up. We know you can, just don't do it. Rule number 2, do not give away the answers in the chat. Love hearing from you all in the chat. Please keep the conversation flowing throughout the evening. Just refrain from spoiling things for others. Appreciate the compliments over there in the chat. Thank you. Welcome, one and all. I did give away a hint. Did you not see it? Let me double check. Maybe it didn't post. I don't think it did. Mm, there's a hint. It's there. If you're not familiar, I do post a hint every single time that we bring you a new game. I'll tell you more about that a little bit later on. Hopefully, you follow me already. All right, so those are our only rules. Okay, everybody, let's do it. Let's get into our first category of the evening. This is your last chance to get signed up before we dive into round number one. So come on down, everyone, to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in that team name, email address. Let us know whether you are or are not a part of the league, and you will be joining these 31 teams from New York City and around the world. Our first team to get signed up tonight, we've got Team Nidhogg, down to our most recent team to join us, the Spanish Inquisition. Welcome to those two teams and every team in between. Best of luck on tonight's game. Let's do it. Round one is in the topic of vanilla is our theme. An excellent flavor. We've got 10 questions all about vanilla. Here is round one. Question number one. What style of dessert, named for its presumed origin in southern Italy, typically uses the three flavor combination of vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry? That combination, named for a place in Italy, it is Neapolitan. Your correct response for number one, a true 100%. Well done. Question number two. A mix of oatmeal, vanilla pudding, applesauce, and green food coloring were used to create edible versions of what substance? Made popular on game shows like Figure It Out and Double Dare. As a kid, would have loved to try this stuff. As an adult, sounds not too bad tasting. It's slime, Nickelodeon slime. Your correct answer for number two. Question three. After collaborating on Jerry Maguire, Tom Cruise reunited with what director for the 2001 film Vanilla Sky? Also, the director of Almost Famous, which was loosely based on his life. That director is Cameron Crowe. 67% got it right. Toughest question thus far, but still solid. Question number 4 in this vanilla round. Vanilla Ice famously sampled the bass line from what Queen and David Bowie song without permission when he recorded Ice Ice Baby? Vanilla Ice trying so hard to pretend like he didn't actually steal this bass line. He's like, no, I added a downbeat here and there's a little drum at the end. It's different. The song is Under Pressure. Later on, he was like, I was just kidding when I said that. Were you though, Vanilla Ice? I'm not sure. Number 5, vanilla is the only edible fruit from what flowering plant family? The second largest family of flowering plants. Second largest family of flowering plants. Vanilla is from an orchid. Orchid, your correct answer for number 5. Question number 6. What Spanish conquistador who led to the fall of the Aztec Empire is credited with introducing both vanilla and chocolate to Europe in the 1520s? That Spanish conquistador credited with introducing vanilla and chocolate to Europe is Hernan Cortez. Your correct answer, Cortez. Question number 7 in this vanilla round. Known for their handcrafted syrups, what San Francisco based company's vanilla syrup was used in the first documented flavored latte in 1982? This one happened to be my hint of the night. If you all follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith, you would have known that at some point this evening, the brand that I'm sure you've seen in many a coffee shop, but do you remember their name? It's Torani. Torani. 79% of you got it correct, perhaps because you're familiar with it. Or maybe because you follow me and I helped you out a little bit there. I encourage you to follow me. I do give away a hint every single time that we have a new game. Our next quiz coming up 1 week from today. You can find us back here on Wednesday, November 12th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That's quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. If you're wondering what's going on with the movie quiz, make sure you follow at Trivia Man for updates about the movie quiz, which is currently on hiatus, but hopefully will return in the near future. Back to our first round of the night. We're talking vanilla. Here is number 8. Measured by weight, vanilla is the world's second most expensive spice. After what spice, nicknamed red gold, that becomes increasingly toxic for humans in doses greater than 5 grams? Glad to hear the hint helped you out. Your correct answer for number 8, red gold, a nickname for saffron, is that expensive spice. Don't eat too much of it. Question number 9. French vanilla is made of a custard base containing what ingredient that gives it a richer, creamier texture than vanilla ice cream and a pale yellow color? French vanilla gets that slightly different taste and a yellowish color because there are egg yolks in French vanilla. And our final question in round number 1. What Southern Hemisphere island nation is currently the largest producer of vanilla beans in the world, followed by Indonesia and Mexico? A little bit of a tough one to close out round 1, but congrats to the 25 teams who got it right. It's Madagascar. Madagascar, the world's largest producer of vanilla beans. Great first round, everybody. Let's check in with our standings, see how it's going so far for our top teams. Whoa, a lot of you haven't missed a beat yet. Let's look at this tie for first place. 10 points each. The question marks, K-pop gravy hunters, intellectual magpies, we drink and we know things 17 and 69, pieced it together, the Teutonic Titwillows, team 578, team 578, team cockroach, the next rumination, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and team cockroach. Okay, it is on. Very exciting. A lot of you doing great so far. Before we get to round number 2, We host private events. The holidays, everybody, are right around the corner. If you have a family or friend gathering coming up and you're looking for some unique entertainment or maybe a corporate event that you're in charge of scheduling, please consider bringing us in either virtually or in person for a trivia event, mixtape bingo game, some sort of game show that we custom make for you. We'd love to work with you. And you can reach out to me directly. There's my email address, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. Hope to hear from you. Our second category, let's do it. It is in the topic of snakes on a trivia round. We're talking snakes. Round two, question number one. Found in the Pacific Northwest, the Snake River is the largest tributary of what river that forms in the Canadian Rockies and empties into the Pacific Ocean? The Snake River is the largest tributary of the Columbia River, is your correct answer for number one. Question number two. What model of Dodge sports car shares its name with a venomous snake that has varieties like saw scaled, desert horned, and gaboon? A Dodge car, and those three snake varieties are all vipers. Viper, your correct answer for number two. Question number three. Jack Black and Paul Rudd star as best friends looking to remake their favorite 1997 movie by taking a trip to the Amazon rainforest in what 2025 movie? The 1997 movie that they are remaking and is also the name of this 2025 movie. It's Anaconda. 79% of you got that one right. Our fourth question in this snakes on a trivia round. During the 2023 postseason, Snakes Alive became a rallying cry for what MLB franchise? Snakes alive. Your correct answer, it's the Arizona Diamondbacks, the D-backs. 86% of you got that one right. Question number 5, first mentioned in the novel A Storm of Swords. What is the group name given to the 8 bastard daughters of Oberyn Martell? Like snow is the name for bastards born in the north. Sand is the name given to those born in Dorne. They're the sand snakes. Sand snakes. Your correct answer for number 5. Question number 6. 1 second, rescoring this quickly before we move on. All right, everyone who should have a point now has one. Here's number 6. The second season of what MCU TV series stars Ki Hui Kwan as a Time Variance Authority employee named Ouroboros, which means a snake eating its own tail? All kinds of timey-wimey names popping up on this show. Owen Wilson plays Mobius, and Ki Hui Kwan is Ouroboros. It's Loki. I guess maybe not timey-wimey, but just things looping back into each other. You got it. 77% of you did, at least. Question number 7. Featuring a serpent wrapped around a pole, the rod of Asclepius is used in modern times to represent medicine and healthcare, though it is often confused with what winged staff of Hermes featuring 2 snakes wrapped around a pole? Asclepius, often mistaken for Caduceus, is your correct answer. Caduceus has those 2 snakes. It's got wings, and he often is mistakenly used in the medical field. Question 8. Mark Maron voices Mr. Snake in what 2022 DreamWorks animation movie and its 2025 sequel? Also starring Sam Rockwell. That 2022 movie is The Bad Guys. And our final question in this, oh no, two more. I'm sorry, jumping the gun here. Number 9. What country's coat of arms featuring a golden eagle perched on a prickly pear cactus devouring a rattlesnake is depicted in the center of its tricolor national flag? That country's coat of arms, it's Mexico. Your correct response for number 9. And our final question in round number 2. What Disney villain who carries a cobra headed staff was voiced by Jonathan Freeman, who went on to play the role on Broadway? Jonathan Freeman provided the voice of Jafar is your correct answer from Disney's Aladdin. Well done. 97% of you got that one right, which in fact was every single team that submitted. And of course, also starring in Disney's Aladdin as the voice of the genie is none other than our theme for season 64. You have just been Robin. That's right. Every single game that you play with us in season 64, Robin Williams is going to come up in some way, shape, or form, be it obliquely or straight on. You're going to get Robined next time you play with us. And once again, our next quiz is coming up 1 week from today, Wednesday, November 12th. At 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Quiz.nyctrivialeague.com is the place to be. We're at the halfway point of the game here tonight, everybody. We had a huge tie for first place going into this round. Let's see how things have changed after round number 2. Right now, we've got a tie in 7th place with 19 points. Only missed one. Not bad. This tie is between the Mountaineer, K-pop Gravy Hunters, Team 578, Chi-Chi's Forever, and the Oslo Condition. And continuing their perfect streaks into round number 2, 20 for 20. We've got We Drink We Know Things 17 and 69. Pieced it together, the Teutonic Titwillows, Team 578, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. We've got one more question and answer round here tonight. And then, of course, the picture round to finish up the game. Our third category this evening, we are talking all about India is our final question and answer round theme. Here is round 3. Question number 1. What 2007 Wes Anderson film stars Owen Wilson, Adrian Brody, and Jason Schwartzman as estranged brothers that meet up in India aboard the titular luxury train? That Wes Anderson movie is called The Darjeeling Limited. Darjeeling Limited. How'd you do? 63% coming in with a correct response. Question number two. Born in India, who stars in the Hulu documentary series Taste the Nation that debuted in 2020, which documents travels around the United States, sampling different cities' cuisines? Taste the Nation stars Top Chef host herself, former Top Chef host Padma Lakshmi is your correct answer for number two. Question number three. What daughter of legendary Indian musician Ravi Shankar has the highest selling debut studio album by a woman artist of all time, releasing 2002's Come Away With Me, which featured her biggest hit, Don't Know Why? Daughter of Ravi Shankar. It's Nora Jones, your correct response for number three. Question number four. The most financially successful cricket league in the world, the Indian Premier League, features teams playing what shortened format of the sport that takes roughly 3 hours to finish a match rather than the traditional 5 days for Test cricket? Personally, know nothing about cricket. Learning this today, along with many of you. Though some of you familiar, well done. We've got 2020 cricket. 2020. Barbara Walters could have been a good hint. uh, Question five. Illustrating the racial tensions between Indians and the British during the colonial era of India in the early 20th century, the 1924 novel A Passage to India was written by what English author, also known for the works A Room with a View and Howard's End? Author of A Passage to India. It's E.M. Forster, your correct response for number 5. Question number 6. The daughter of India's first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru, who became India's first woman Prime Minister in 1966 and served a total of nearly 16 years as Prime Minister until her assassination, named that person. More information. Her son, Rajiv, also served as the Prime Minister of India in the 1980s. Jawaharlal Nehru's daughter was Indira Gandhi. Indira Gandhi, your correct response for number 6. Question number 7. The 3 longest rivers in India are the Indus, the Brahmaputra, and what third river that is considered the most sacred to Hindus? This river is named for the Hindu goddess of purification and forgiveness. Named for the Hindu goddess of purification and forgiveness. That other of the 3 longest rivers in India is the Ganges River. 3 more questions in this round, and then we've got the picture round to close us out. Here's number 8. Which of the following subatomic particles is named in honor of an Indian physicist known for his work on quantum mechanics in the 1920s? Named for an Indian physicist with the last name Bose. It's boson. That is your correct answer for number 8. 66% of you getting that one correct. Question number 9. Similar to a smoothie in other parts of the world, what beverage that begins with L is made up of yogurt and spices and is generally enjoyed in the summertime in India? That smoothie like beverage is called Lassie. Your correct response for number 9. And our final question in this India themed round, normally celebrated in March to mark the arrival of spring, what Indian holiday, also known as the Festival of Colors, notably involves the throwing of gulal, or colored powders, at one another? Marking the arrival of spring, the Festival of Colors is also known as Holy, is your correct response for number 10. And that does bring us to the end of round number 3. Let's check in with our standings as we head into our final category of the night. Looking at these top teams here, right now we've got a tie in 11th place with 26 points between Intellectual Magpies and the Teutonic Titwillows. In 10th with 27, the Oslo Condition. Tied in 6th place with 28 points, K-Pop Gravy Hunters. Team 578, Barf, and Team 578. Tied in 4th with 29, the Mountaineer and Pieced It Together. And tied for the lead, perfect scores thus far, 30 for 30. We Drink and We Know Things 17 and 69, as well as 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. It all comes down to this, the big moment, the picture round. This evening is in the topic of kitchen brand logos. In this round here, we're going to see 10 logos that go with brands that you might find around the kitchen. Your goal here is to identify each brand for 1 point. On your answer sheet next to each of these logos, you will see a number from 1 through 10, and underneath those 10 numbered images will be 10 numbered blanks. Enter in the name of the brand on the corresponding numbered blank. You all have 5 minutes to work on this round. At the end of the 5 minutes, we'll see how you did, and then move on to our tiebreaker question to cap off this evening's game. Let's do it, everybody. Please name these 10 kitchen brands based on their logos. We're at the halfway point for this evening's picture round. Hope it's going well for you all. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, and we'll find out how you did. Don't forget to submit when it's time. And of course, we've got our tiebreaker question at the end, so don't nobody go nowhere. It's about that time. If you haven't done so already, make sure you click submit answers. Send those responses our way. We'll find out how you did in about 20 seconds. That countdown timer is starting right now. Some tricky ones for sure in this round here tonight, but I see people coming in with correct responses. Image number one, for instance, definitely on the harder side. That little pineapple logo represents William Sonoma. Image number two is KitchenAid. Number three is LG. Life's good. Number four is OXO. Image number five, that one is Kenmore. Image number six is La Cruza or La Crusette. Image number seven is Maytag. Number eight is Thor. Tough for sure, but well done to those of you who got it right for Thor. Image number nine. That is Keurig. That's Keurig's logo. And image number 10 is Bosch. Bosch, your correct response. All right, moment of truth. The toughest one of this kitchen brands round, with just 6% of you getting it correct, is Thor. Thor. I wouldn't have known it either. Maybe could have guessed it because of the hammer, but well done to that 6% of you who got it right. The easiest one this round, with 80% of you getting it correct, KitchenAid. Well played. All right, folks, that does bring us to our final question of the evening, the tiebreaker question. Your tiebreaker, as always, is going to have a number as an answer. And as you place your response to that tiebreaker question, your goal is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number, meaning you can guess over, you can guess under. In the event that you're part of a tie, whoever is closer is going to break that tie. Here it is. According to Statista, as of February 2025, how many Williams-Sonoma brick and mortar retail stores are there worldwide? If your team ended up as part of a tie and are in the top 15 or so teams, we will post the results of the tiebreaker over on our Instagram. You can find us at NYC Trivia League on Instagram. Make sure you give us a follow while you're there. Reminder, our next quiz is coming up 1 week from today, right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com on Wednesday, November 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope very much to see you all then. Thanks for being here tonight, everyone. Okay, I asked you, as of February 2025, how many Williams-Sonoma brick and mortar retail stores are there worldwide? Your correct answer, 512 is your correct response. 512 Williams-Sonoma stores. That does bring us to the end of tonight's game. Let's see what happened with these final scores by heading on over to the winners circle. Finishing up tonight's game in a tie for 14th place. We have Why Not Zoidberg with 29 points, as well as Swearwolves finishing in 13th place with 30 points. Barf in 12th with 31, the Teutonic Titwillows. In 11th place with 32 points, Chi-Chi's Forever. Finishing in a tie for 8th place with 33 points, the Mountaineer. And K-Pop Gravy Hunters, as well as Intellectual Magpies. Tied in 5th here tonight with 34 points, pieced it together. Team 578 and Team 578 in 4th place tonight with 35 points. The Oslo Condition, and we finished up this evening with a 3-way tie for the lead. No perfect scores, 38 out of a possible 40 points here tonight. We Drink and We Know Things 17, We Drink and We Know Things 69, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. So well played, great game. Thank you all so much for being here. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you so much to Peter and the rest of the writing team for helping to put together tonight's game. Thank you to Cullen for making this possible, and thank you to Murr and the rest of the Rizio team for creating the software that you all played this quiz on here tonight. It's been a pleasure hosting for you all. Hope to see you 1 week from now. Until then, be well, everybody, and we'll see you soon.